10 a.m., the hearse carrying remains of the former Security Minister General Eli Tumwine arrived at Kololo Independence Grounds for the state funeral service. A special requiem service that was presided over by the North Kigezi Diocese Right Reverend Edward Muhima began. Dignitaries led by President Yoweri Museveni, the chief mourner, laid wreaths on the casket. The main celebrant, Bishop Muhima, comforted the mourners through his sermon on life after death. He hailed the late General Tumwine as a humble man who resisted temptations of arrogance and egoism.
I would prefer that we say we are celebrating our brother General Eli Tumwine, and we will see why it is a celebration rather than a mourning as I continue. From this, the way he has gone from this world, he fought a good fight, he finished the race, and he remained faithful to his Lord. One of the things that I remarkably remember about General Eli Tumwine, he loved the motto of Uganda, for God and my country. Loving God, and as a result, fighting for the good of God's people in the country. He remained faithful. And so he fought a good fight and he finished the race.
The children of the late army officer described him as an exceptional father who lived a purposeful life with strong love for Christ and his family, and say that it was unmatched. The children also said they forgave all those who have been mocking their father on social media.
He loved his family, not only his biological children, but his greater family. We were born into a full house and would not be less than 20 to 50 at a time in the Kololo house. Our childhood and to our adult life was full of constant company. That was his big and generous heart. He was a father to many.
He asked God to forgive him, and the rest is going to be upon them to handle it with their God. The reason is very simple. They'll all die at one time. And the second thing is that the person they're hating on is in heaven with God.
Even in his period of sickness, as we interceded through the passage of Hezekiah, we were reminded that God had added him more than 15 years to his life long ago. Through near-death experiences he encountered in his lifetime, he was struck by lightning, was bitten by a snake on multiple occasions, shot in the head, but he survived through it all.
Dr. Abrams Omoding, who led Tumwine's medical team, explained that the late Tumwine's health condition deteriorated in December 2020 when he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer that was later discovered to be lung cancer. He disclosed how a cardiac arrest ended the life of the 4-star Army General on the 25th of August in Nairobi, Kenya.
He presented with 3 cardinal symptoms or signs of complaints, mainly cough, chest pain, and wheezing. Those were the 3 cardinal symptoms that he presented with. He had also registered a level of weight loss of over 10 kilograms. We embarked on an evaluation to determine what this could be. One of the key tests that was done was a fluorodeoxyglucose PET scan. This had been done in Nairobi just before we had actually met him. On our review of this, we noted that he had had a mass in his left lung. Not only was this mass in his left lung, but it had also spread to involve some of the glands, what we call lymph nodes, in the middle of his chest.
The Chief of Defense Forces, General Wilson Mbadi, paid tribute to the fallen soldier as a significant mentor for the Uganda People's Defense Forces, whose contribution to the liberation struggle is written in bold ink. He also hailed Tumwine as a hard-working cadre who mastered the NRA ideology and passed it on to the younger generation.
As UPDF, we have lost an accomplished general. He was our mentor. He was our model. And like previous speakers have spoken, I can't repeat all that they have spoken. We will live to remember him for what he has done.
Jacob Oboth, the Minister of State for Defense, paid tribute to the gallant son of the land for his resilience in fighting for freedom.
I know each one of us has and knows something about General Tumwine. But what I'm sure is anonymous to all of us about him is that General Tumwine fired the first shot, which is a clear testimony that he was there from the real beginning and still fought on until the end, which really shows us the love, the zeal, and the will he had for a better Uganda.
The body was airlifted to the deceased country home in Mukuru, Rwemikoma sub-county of Kazo district, where he will be laid to rest tomorrow.
Download the app on App Store or Google Play Store now. Vision Digital Experience, the future of media.